Yo, hey guys, alright, so I know this is a bit of a weird video, me walking backwards in a forest while just talking, but I haven't uploaded anything in a really long time. That's because I've sort of been busy with like school, but I have had something on my mind that I've wanted to talk about for a really long time. The video I did about One Piece and just totally winging it, did like the best on my channel so far, so I'm just kind of gonna do that again. Just under these very different circumstances. So yes, if you saw the title, this is a theory about JoJo's Bizarre Adventures and the very real existence of aliens that nobody really talks about. And there's spoilers for part 4, 5, and basically all onward. Not much from part 6 though, so you know, if you're like, super excited for the anime that's about to show up for that, no problems here. So first of all, before talking about aliens and anything, there's sort of a sub-theory that goes along with this about battle tendency and the end villain Cars and how he actually probably is still alive. If you know what tardigrades are, they're basically these animals that are able to, well, not really animals, they're very, very microscopic. So, you know, super, super tiny animals, but like animals nonetheless. What they can do is they can hurl up into a shell, harden, and then hibernate for long periods of time. So my theory is sort of that Cars, at the end of Battle Tendency, basically turned into a tardigrade with his whole body. And it's been known by scientists that tardigrades actually can survive in vacuums during their hibernation process. So it could be completely possible that Cars is out alive and some sort of alien picked him up and he's now just out there in the universe. There's a very real possibility of that. Cars was a genius enough to make an air bubble of lava underneath his crab-like armor towards the end. Spoilers for part 2, by the way. Like, I'm sorry, but I should have clarified that. So me talking from part 4. His ability is very similar to that of Cars in the fact that he has complete like control over his body and can turn into different things. Additionally, I think it's evidence towards Minitaka being an alien is actually his weakness of sound. Because if you think about it, living in the vacuum of space, no one can like hear you scream in space. You hear that a lot. Like there is no sound in space because, you know, it's a vacuum. So that's another thing to think about. Also, there's a connection between Joseph Joestar here. If Cars really was, if Minitaka is really the spawn of Cars, then it would make total sense for Minitaka to be in Morio at that time because of Joseph Joestar's there. Because in Cars' mind, you know, he is like the ultimate life form, and it would make perfect sense if he wanted a revenge against Joseph Joestar, the one mortal, normal thing that was actually able to defeat him. Joseph was still able to make Cars like go enter his hibernation. So it would just make perfect sense for Cars to be angry about that. And I think it's honestly cooler if he was. Okay, now for a second, let's talk about Minitaka from part 4. And I made the connection that if Cars could still be alive by being a tardigrade, then with how weird Minitaka's abilities are, he could be a possible descendant of Cars, given the whole timeline. In fact, oh shoot, there are some people walking back there. They probably think I'm crazy. This was a bad idea. But anyways, where was I? Hang on, they're coming up there. I'm just gonna run this way a bit. I could just stop and talk in the forest. Hang on. Ah, shit, this is too dark. Well, yeah, it's too dark. This is such a bad video. I probably shouldn't upload this, but I'm going to. And this isn't even to mention that the existence of aliens basically being confirmed in part 5. Because, you know, the stands, they come from a virus that was carried on an asteroid. So life from outside of Earth entered Earth. That's legit the existence of aliens. So I see absolutely no problem with Minitaka actually being an alien. Who knows? Maybe even the rock humans are actually aliens from part 8. Maybe the Pillarmen are all actually just different aliens that came back down. And then stands are aliens. And then that would basically make, like, Hamon. That would make Hamon, like, a defense. The only defense, like, for the actual, like, Earth, people of Earth. I don't know. There's probably a ton more here to dissect. But I don't know. I thought of all these different things, and I thought to string it together in a video. Comment your thoughts. Is the road not closed here? Put your comments down below on what you guys think. And that is it for this video. So, see ya.